Prep 2, Focus, page 12, Unit 1, Personality. In this unit, we are going to deal with some adjectives. And you are going to know more adjectives like clever, funny, interesting, kind, positive. First of all, the meaning of funny is amusing and making you laugh. Interesting means exciting. Kind, it means help other people. Positive, of course, helpful. Involved in, include or affect someone or something. Interesting in, caring about. Keen on means when someone is very good at doing something. So disappointed means unhappy because something you hoped for didn't happen. Miserable means very unhappy. Passionate, showing strong feelings about something. Outgoing, enjoying meeting and talking to people. Serious means bad and annoying. Responsible means in charge of something. And sensible, showing good judgment. In page 12, we are going to match adjectives 1 to 5 with their opposites from A to E. So clever, the opposite of clever is stupid, letter D. The opposite of funny is letter C, serious. The opposite of interesting, letter A, boring. The opposite of kind, letter E, unkind. And positive, letter B, letter B, negative. Positive, the opposite of positive is negative. And now let's read some sentences in your books about these adjectives. My father's interested in the news, which means caring about the news. Arrogant, he thinks most of them are arrogant, which means that he thinks himself that he is the best. I'm really disappointed with our government. I'm really disappointed with our government. They just think teenagers are lazy and miserable. They are always sad and miserable. I'm passionate about. I'm very outgoing. And we said that outgoing means enjoying meeting and talking to people. I'm good at public. I'm good at. Responsible for. In charge of something. Responsible means in charge of something. And also we have hardworking, which means he works very hard. We have caring and sensible. And sensible means showing good judgment. Move to page 13 together. Exercise 5. Replace the adjectives in brackets with the adjectives in red in the interview. We are going to replace the adjectives with the adjectives in red in the interview. So number 1 is done for you. Not selfish means caring. Not selfish, caring. Number 2, not cheerful means miserable. Not cheerful, miserable. Number 3, not lazy means hardworking. Not lazy, hardworking. Number 4, not modest means arrogant. Number 5, not shy means outgoing. Number 6, not crazy, sensible. Not crazy, sensible. And now move to page 13, exercise 12. Complete the questions with the correct preposition. We are going to fill in these gaps with a preposition. What sort of things are you interested in? Interested in. Number 2, what after-school activities are you involved in? Number 3, keen on. Number 4, good at. Number 5, serious about. Number 6, responsible for. Number 7, disappointed with. Number 8, passionate about. Let's move together to the grammar part, page 14, and our grammar lesson today is talking about the present tenses and question forms. And you have already known this part, and we made a quick revision about this in your grammar books. So let's do exercise number 3. To make questions, or let's read grammar focus. To make questions, you put an auxiliary verb do and be or have. So, exercise number 5. Complete the question about the subject A and about the subject B of each sentence. So, number 1 is done for you. Let's move to number 2. Who has tried Japanese food? And what has he tried? Number 3. Who can speak 3 languages? How many languages can he speak? Number 4. Who has visited London? Which capital city has he visited? Number 5. Who is thinking about food? What is he thinking about? Let's move to page 16, reading. Let's read this passage together. What are teenagers really like? A recent survey, and survey here means a report. So, a recent survey showed that there are reasons why teenagers behave badly. The study suggests that teenagers need to sleep more, and that's why 65% of parents say their teenagers are bad-tempered, uncommunicative, and lazy. The report also showed that most teenagers are obsessed with their phones. Obsessed here means they are thinking a lot about their phones. So, obsessed with their phones. They spend more time chatting online or playing computer games than doing homework. Most parents also say that their teenage children are selfish and unhelpful. Only a few of them help with homework at home. And now let's read your comments. We have some teenagers and they are talking about themselves. Sarah, most of us are adorable, cheerful, very hardworking, interesting, brave, generous, loyal, helpful, and very good cooks. Oh, and very modest. Janet, it's my friends. We love each other. We don't argue or fight. We don't quarrel with each other. We go to the park after school and we sit under a tree, eat ice cream, and talk about guys. We like cooking and camping, not just texting and computer games. I don't have time to read much, but I play the guitar and sing. I'm not a bad-tempered monster. I usually apologize when I'm wrong, and I like spending time with my grandparents. Page 17, let's move to Andrew. I get up at 6:30 a.m. every school day, and I work hard all day. I never make plans to meet friends in the evening. That's when I do my homework. I think I need about 9.5 hours sleep a night, but I usually get only 7 hours, so I'm something a bit grumpy like my parents. And grumpy means unhappy or in a bad temper. And now let's move to Ryan. Not all teenagers are the same. Some of us are lazy, some of us aren't. Some of us like chatting online or playing computer games, but some of us prefer to play football or go for a run. Okay, some of the things people say about teenagers are true. For example, music is really important to us, but we like different kinds of music. We are individuals, which means we are different. And now let's move to Mel. I care about other people. I'm interested in the world. I want to travel and learn about other cultures. Then I want to get a job in a developing country. Most of my friends are like me. Where did you find your information? It's wrong. And now let's move to number 1 and have an idea about these adjectives. We have able to get up early, bad-tempered. Bad-tempered means irritated and always unhappy. We have generous, and of course generous, someone who always gives people. Hard-working, someone who is working hard. Interested in means caring about. Lazy, of course, the opposite of active. Loyal to their friends. Loyal means faithful to a person. Obsessed with, and of course obsessed means think about something all the time. Passionate about. Selfish. Selfish means love himself only. Communicative means doesn't want to talk to people or give them information. And unhelpful means someone who doesn't want to help other people or help others. Let's move to number 3. Read the comments. Again, choose from sentences AF, the one which fits each gap from 1 to 5, and there is one extra sentence. Letter A, teenagers are definitely not lazy. This is an extra sentence. Let's move to B. We don't have time to tidy our room. This is, of course, number 3. Let's move to letter C. What are people so negative about teenagers? This is number 1. I don't think I'm selfish. Number 5. I hate stereotypes, and stereotypes means rumors. People think that some actions are happening, but these actions are not true. These are stereotypes. Letter F. The most important thing in my life is not my phone. This is, of course, number 2. Exercise 4. Read the comments again and write the names. Who thinks that? Number 1. Teenagers work really hard. Of course, Andrew and Sarah. Number 2. Teenagers have lots of positive personal qualities. Of course, Sarah. Number 3. Teenagers are interested in other people and cultures. Mel. Number 4. Teenagers are all different people. Ryan. Number 5. Friends are very important for teenagers. Janet.